Hey, Taurus, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your June 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Taurus and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are single, perhaps you are partnered up, maybe you're going through a separation or a divorce, maybe you're just focusing on self-love. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Taurus, we're going to dive into the past, present, and future energy here before we get into your Celtic cross. And in the area of the past, we do have getting to know each other. It says here, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this does talk about intellectuality here, intellectual conversations between you and another. This is more than just physical. This is about you wanting to know about a person. This can also be about other people reaching out to you and wanting to know a little bit more about you. Now, whether you are open to that or not, we'll certainly take a look, but this is about attracting a soulmate energy into your life. Now, if this hasn't happened yet, if you are still single, I feel like you are planting the seeds to really get to know somebody on a deeper emotional, intimate level, aside from just physical attraction. Now, in the area of the present, we do have codependency. Now, there could be a codependent dynamic within a current relationship that you are in, Taurus, or this could be about you being okay with being on your own. Okay, this is talking about you standing on your own 2 feet, you being independent, regardless of your relationship status. We should always be independent and not dependent on another person here. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, addictions can be codependency here. They can be alcohol, they can be drugs, it can be manipulation, fears, obsession. Something could be tempting you here. We'll see if the devil energy shows up in your reading, but this is just talking about, I feel for you, getting a grasp of who you are, either with or without a person. It's about you being strong, you being independent. Taurus, you have a lot of, they're telling me a lot of guts, a lot of strength. So I feel like you are at times you can be very stubborn. Taurus, that ramming through emotions, ramming through feelings. Sometimes you tend to either be all or nothing. That pendulum sometimes swings from one end of the spectrum to the other here. So in the future, we have playfulness. I really like this showing up for you because this is about recapturing romance, whether it's a relationship you are currently in or attracting in a new one because you've dealt with some sort of codependent or addiction dynamic here where you are feeling independent and you're attracting somebody who is independent within themselves, who feels sure of who they are. And that's what you're doing here. It says recapturing romance allows your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Some of you in the month of June, even July, I feel like you could be dancing, you could be going to the beach, you could be flying a kite, maybe bowling. There's energy here of you bringing a sense of lighthearted playfulness. They're also talking about, I'm seeing tubes, inner tubes, like floating down a river, floating in the water. There could be something with even water activities. Maybe you're behind a boat in a tube. So I feel like there's playfulness coming in here for you. Now let's dive into your reading, Taurus, and see what is the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter? Especially if this is a new relationship. Some of you you're wanting to figure out how to be independent on your own, but there could be a lot of obsessive energy between somebody quite new. And sometimes we get into new relationships and we want to spend all of our time with this person and they're so exciting and they're so attractive and we want to learn and know everything about them. And this is saying here, I feel like this isn't necessarily a bad thing, this codependent, unless it is actually in a codependent dynamic relationship or addictions, then absolutely that needs to get looked at. But I feel for others of you, this is just about wanting to be with the person on your mind 24/7 and bringing a sense of playfulness to the energy, because sometimes I feel like it can tend to get quite heavy. Now let's dive into your reading here, Taurus. Ooh, we have some sort of an ending showing up here. Now, this could have been a painful ending for you, but the good news is the Ten of Swords brings in new beginnings. And I feel for a lot of you, even if this is somebody new, I feel like there still could be a little bit of heartache of walking away from a situation. I feel with the energy of May and June, I feel like a lot of relationships on a collective level, if somebody's not willing to continuously put in that effort, because relationships are work, absolutely. There's that equal give and take. Sometimes you feel like bolting, sometimes you don't, but it's about continuous effort. And I feel like if somebody is just not making any effort for a prolonged period of time, you're saying, well, I don't know if this is the best for me. This also goes to talk about values. Even though this isn't the card of values, they're telling me that somebody's morals, beliefs, and values may not align with yours. So the Ten of Swords energy is all about surrendering. This is about recovering from situations, and it says a hard time is almost over because you may have been betrayed. You may have whatever this codependent dynamic or addiction dynamic. I feel like that's coming to an end. Okay, let's clarify. We're just going to take a look and see what this Ten of Swords is for you. Ten of Swords, Taurus energy. Eight of Cups. Okay, somebody is walking away from someone. So I know it sounds a little counterintuitive because we did getting to know each other. So this could have been a quick in and out relationship. Perhaps it was somebody that you were very excited about, but immediately there was that strong, maybe even sexual attraction, physical attraction, or maybe you just bonded, trauma bonding, or it could have been bonded because of drugs or alcohol or obsessive behaviors between the both of you. But I feel like something fizzled out or died out quickly. For others of you, this may have been wanting to give somebody a second chance or wanting to get to know someone again or a second time around here, but you're realizing that you just can't do it due to different beliefs or different hobbies or whatever it is here. Betrayal. It could be somebody's not willing to get to know you as well, because the Eight of Cups energy is about moving on. And you can see that every creature is partnered up here with this Eight of Cups. Excuse me if I said Eight of Wands, but Eight of Cups energy. Walking away, abandoning something, or maybe you felt abandoned by a person because of the codependent dynamic. Maybe somebody shut the door in your face here or left you feeling like, well, what just happened? What happened? But this is about you, again, standing on your own 2 feet. And I feel like you're going in search for the deeper meaning of life. But what they're telling me here for you is the deeper meaning of you, who you are on a soul level. But let's take a look and dive further into this, Taurus. What is the block? What is the problem? How can we help you navigate through it? What is the challenge for you? Oh gosh, same energy with Aries. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries as well. We have the Death card. Some of you are resisting change, resisting some sort of transformation that is happening here, because the Death card is about holding on. Some of you may be holding on to a relationship where somebody just closed the door, or this could be a relationship that you are currently in, and there needs to be some sort of healing in this codependent or addictive dynamic, this toxic cycle. And I feel like some of you may not be walking away per se from a person, but you may be walking away from habits, patterns, addictions, obsessions, codependency. But the Death card says, don't resist this change. The time is now. If you want something to be lighthearted, fun, playfulness, exciting, passionate, and have a new beginning here, then there needs to be some sort of change happening here. Let's take a look and clarify the Death card. With this change can seem scary, but the one constant thing, Taurus, is change. That's inevitable. We can't avoid it. And sometimes when we try to hang on to something that is clearly ready to be let go, for you to let go of, it hurts when we try to hang on to something. So Spirit is saying here, it's time to let go. Walk away from, again, a situation, an energy, a pattern, a habit, or even a person for some of you. And your life is going to shift in big, beautiful ways. Let's clarify the Death, please. There it is. Yeah. You have endings and completions written all over this reading here. You have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the World card. Something is done. for some of you. Some of you may be wondering, oh, that person I met a week ago or a month ago, are they thinking about me? Are they wanting me back? I feel no. I mean, I'm going to be honest here and not sugarcoat this. I sense that there is far, far better things ahead in your future than any you leave behind. And again, Spirit brought that quote up in the Aries reading. So I feel a lot of you Taurians may be dealing with Aries or strong Aries placements in their chart or even yours. But I do feel that this cycle, whether it's a karmic cycle, whether it's a cycle with this person, I feel like something is definitely coming to an end. There needs to be a shift, because if you hang on, that's when the tower moments come in. That's when the universe says, well, maybe Taurus can't quite do this on their own. It's time for them to really, us to give them a little shove in this direction. Because on a subconscious level, you want this, Taurus. You want this change, regardless of how difficult it seems at times. You want to bring in that playful energy. Let's take a look and see what's below you. What is the foundation upon which you are built upon? I'm expecting the majority of these love readings this month to be a little bit intense. Queen of Pentacles showing up here. Now, the Queen of Pentacles can be about making sure you're giving others space, but also making sure that you are claiming your own independence. Very strong energy coming in here. The Queen of Pentacles, when she's feeling good, she's feeling resourceful, she's feeling homey. She can be the hostess, be the mother, be the cook. And it doesn't say that, you have to be all the traditional things that a woman is, regardless of woman or male energy, male or female, does not matter. But it says that you enjoy being possibly a homebody, or enjoy creating a really beautiful life with your home life. You enjoy cooking and baking and hosting and gardening, and you want to make the home stable. And sometimes I feel like people get, I don't want to say scared of that energy. I mean, who should, right? But if the wrong person, or if the person comes in that you think is right and they're not willing to commit, you may come off as strong. But it's not because you're smothering too much. I feel like this is more because maybe somebody's not ready for that lifestyle. Okay, so if there's somebody in the past that's not really ready for this family dynamic that you are, then that is why somebody may have shut the door on you. And you may be telling yourself, well, what happened? I have all of this wonderful things, all of these wonderful traits to bring to the table here. I'm possibly a great parent. I'm a great girlfriend or lover, or again, regardless of female or male energy here. But you have it all, and you do. And this is about not compromising, not just allowing somebody to come in and enjoy your food and enjoy your company if they're not willing to commit. And that's what I'm sensing here for you. So let's take a look and clarify the Queen of Pentacles, because you will attract that energy. I feel like there will be a sense of stability within the home, and you will enjoy life with someone here in the near future. Six of Wands, my favorite card, the card of achievement, success, celebration. You will be noticed here for your hard work and your beauty inside and out, and your intelligence and your homey type energy. A lot of people really are attracted to you, Taurus, because you do have a sense of inner stability. Even if at times you're like, Melissa, I do not feel stable. I feel imbalanced, right? But other people look at you and they're like, wow, they really have their act together. And it may sometimes intimidate people. But even though we do have codependent dynamics, it's almost like they're showing me a vacuum. It's almost like you want to kind of, at times, whether this is your energy or theirs, they may kind of suck you into a vortex, right? And it's the vortex of happily ever after. And when things get shaken up, you're wondering, well, what the heck just happened? It was so perfect, or it was so good. But I feel like you will attract the right people or the right energy for a relationship to really grow, because the Six of Wands is the card of success. Let's see what's going on in the past. Now, some of you may be with somebody that you just met, or you're giving a new, fresh energy to, but you're working through any addictions or codependent issues. You're working on bringing more independence to the relationship, where they're telling me some of you are focusing on trusting what the other person is doing instead of maybe questioning all the time. Whether it was because this person was betraying you in the past, maybe they have, and that's something you're overcoming with them, or it's a new person, but you're still working through the insecurities of a past here. Six of Wands again. Six of Wands again. Yeah. Something may not have turned around or turned out the way that you thought in a relationship. There may have been shame, humiliation. There may have been failure. But the good news is here, I feel like it's time for you to get rid of something from the past and bring in this brand new successful energy because you're built on it. It's what you're manifesting here. So yeah, things may not have turned out the way that you thought, but you have the power to transform where it goes from here. You can't go back and change the past, but you can learn from the past, and you know that whatever happened here didn't work because maybe rejection is God's protection here. Maybe something wasn't aligned. Perhaps that you were still working on some triggers, some fears, some obsessions, some addictions, whatever this here was. But the Six of Wands says that the time is right for you to let go of a situation here or a person. Now let's take a look and clarify the Six of Wands. You thought something was going to be really successful, I feel. And whether it is or not, I mean, that's up to you. Knight of Swords. This is Gemini, Aries, Libra energy here. Air, but it's about communication. I feel like some sort of communication got stuck or stalled. There may have been a ghosting of communication, or you may have heard something or found out about something that left you needing to walk away or take action. All right, let's see what's above you. Let's get to the good stuff. What is the potential for Taurus here? Oh, all right, Taurus energy. Okay, well, we have the Three of Swords. It's in reverse. So some of you, due to this painful ending, yes, you're going through heartache. You're going through some sort of healing. Yeah, it didn't turn out the way that you wanted. Maybe somebody's addictions, they did something in active addiction that really turned you sour. It really hurt your heart here. Three of Swords is the energy of pain. It can be about painful truths. It can be about third-party energy here. But again, as I just said, rejection is God's protection. They're just telling me it's better that you found out now than later. So I don't know who that resonates with. But I feel like that there's a situation that you're healing from and you're working through it, whether it's together or separately. I feel like something's done and over, I will say here. I feel like you're mending your heart in the best way you can, and you will bring more success after this healing process, more successful relationship, whatever that looks like to you, whatever it is that you're wanting in love. You may be focusing on self-love at this time. You may be bringing a sense of playfulness. I feel in the summer months, a lot of you are going to, they're just showing me a deer. So you may feel a little bit shy, but yeah, some of you are chasing some passions. So really beautiful after this Three of Swords energy, because it does show up in reverse, which is good because I feel like you are healing and you are forgiving and you are taking any malicious words or conflict or drama and you're saying, you know what? I'm walking away from it. I'm letting this go. It's not worth my time or my energy. I need to focus on what's right for me. And with that being said here, what you're attracting is some passionate, playful, exciting new energy. Ace of Wands is about inspiration. It's about optimism. You're feeling like you have a new sense of purpose. You're getting yourself up out of a painful situation and you're actually manifesting a new energy. Now, this could be somebody coming your way, or you're just feeling finally like this, the stars are shining upon you once again, or the sun is shining upon you. There's a sense of playfulness. And I feel like you are healing. You can see that she's even wearing a green dress in this card, and green's about healing that heart chakra. So you're definitely moving through some stuff here. You're going through an ending. There's transformation. There's rebirth. Let's take a look and see what's coming in the near future. What is showing up here for Taurus in the near future? Ooh, you have two cards. How would you like these, Spirit? Okay, so we're seeing what it is you're telling yourself, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so Queen of Wands in the near future, you're feeling good. You're feeling finally, it's taken a little bit of time, but now that you've said goodbye to a situation, a person, a pattern, whatever it is that you're walking away from, now you're feeling good. You're feeling like, you know what? I can be independent. I can be bold. I can be confident. They're showing me somebody with short hair, not just in this picture, but I feel if you have short hair, you may be doing something with your hair, or somebody really likes your short hair. It brings out your cheekbones is what I just heard. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive. She's bold, wise, and she's very confident here. I feel like you're working through insecurities. You're working through jealous energy. If you were coming on too strong here in the past, I feel like you're backing that up a little bit, or maybe somebody else came on too strong here. But I'm just getting a sense of you working through the insecurities that you've dealt with because of this heartache. Okay, so insecurities, you're moving past them. So this is really good. Let's take a look. And once you move past the insecurities here, you're going to find out who you are and what you're really made of. And I feel like a lot of you at times thought that you'll never get past some sort of broken heart or some sort of ending. But that is the furthest from the truth. Yes, we all go through that heartache. We all, feel trapped at times. Now, Eight of Swords, maybe you felt trapped in some sort of pattern, dynamic, habit, addiction, or a relationship. But the Eight of Swords says you're freeing yourself because you can see that you finally have your wings. And the wings, just like in this death card, rebirth, the phoenix rising from the ashes, it's time to rise. It's time to come up out of this cage, uncage yourself. I always like the phrase, a beautiful uncaging is what's happening here. You're freeing your soul, so to speak. Whatever that looks like to you, you're freeing yourself from heartache. And I feel like with doing that, you're going to feel so much more confident and successful. Now, what you're telling yourself is you're ready for a new beginning. Page of Swords, again, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. The Page of Swords is all about you ready for a new challenge. It's saying here, don't be too impulsive. Don't jump out of one thing and right into another, but allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be playful with other people. It doesn't mean that you have to take a sabbatical and stay single for 2 years. That's not it at all, Taurus. But if you did just jump from one relationship, it's saying here, make sure that you're not immediately jumping into another. That could be that codependent energy here of constantly needing a person in your life. And this is saying you can enjoy somebody and be independent on your own. You're excited to move forward here. You can see the light bulbs going off and the research. And the Page of Swords energy is about you. You're very curious. Some of you, not all of you, you may be creeping on somebody's profile. You could be driving past their house, or maybe they're driving past yours. I mean, we all do it at times, but we check up. We're curious creatures. We want to know. But this is saying here, if you are healing a situation between you and another, this is saying focus on you instead of wondering what somebody else is doing, because what we do is we keep that same energy. If there is a breakup that maybe you're never getting back together with this person, then you want to move on. So you may just need to block numbers or block profiles or whatever this is here for you. For others of you, this can be about you curious about putting yourself out there, maybe on a dating site, or maybe searching somebody else that you've lost connection with a long time ago. And it doesn't have to be an ex. It can just be, the hottie that you've seen on social media or wherever. But you're being curious and you're staying open. And this is about staying flexible, getting out of the old energy and bringing in new energy. Let's take a look and see what this is all about for you. This is about communication as well. Some of you communicating, you may get a message, a text from somebody. I don't feel like it's this person from the past, I will say here. But if you are in a relationship that you're wanting to heal from some sort of heartbreak, I do see that it's possible here for you. If somebody has betrayed you, there can be a new sense of energy if you both are willing to work on the addictions or codependent and forgive and heal. And possibly with the help of third party, positive third party, marriage counselor, a relationship coach, things of that nature. For those of you that are single, I feel like you're still healing from a situation here, but also you could just be getting to know someone. You may be in an energy of maybe you've been on your own for quite some time and you are set in a routine. It's saying here, be flexible in that routine. Bring a sense of playfulness to the energy. Two of Swords says you may feel at a crossroads. Your head may be telling you one thing and your heart may be telling you another, Taurus. So the Two of Swords is the energy of needing to make a decision, but also about not having enough information. And that may be why you're researching something. You may not know what to do. Therefore, some of you maybe I just heard somebody went through a phone Maybe you went through somebody's phone, or you've seen a message on somebody's phone, something of that nature, or you may be wondering if this person is thinking about you in order for you to make a decision, because you can see the two lovebirds at the top here, but her eyes are blindfold. So she's not sure. She needs more information before she makes a decision here. But I feel the decision has already been made, okay? I feel like the decision is to bring a brand new energy to this situation. And whatever that looks like for you, I feel like you need to do what's best for you. Let's take a look and see what's showing up here in the environment. What is showing up here for you in the environment in the month of June? All right, Page of Pentacles. So there's a new energy coming in here. Some of you, this could be a new person. Okay, this could be a new person that actually has the potential to be long-term, because this is someone who's very curious. They're ready to manifest something physical, something tangible. This is saying here, if you're willing to invest your time and energy and effort into something, it has the potential to really grow and last long-term. Now, this is saying too, some of you may be manifesting a new home, a new vehicle. I just heard that somebody needs to buy some sort of furniture. Now, this could be a dresser. I just seen a dresser or some sort of drawers opening. But I feel like this is somebody maybe even a little bit younger. So if you are getting out of a situation, again, I don't recommend just jumping from one to another, but by all means, follow your heart, follow your intuition. But maybe something had been done for a while. But I feel like somebody is showing up, whether this is the person you're with or person from the past. I feel like this is new energy, but whatever this new energy is, they're willing to go the distance. Okay, so let's clarify. Spirit, Page of Pentacles. What is this page? Who is this Page of Pentacles? And what is this all about for Taurus? King of Wands. Somebody who is marching to the beat of their own drum. And you have the Queen of Wands showing up here. So this is I feel like a power couple. But the thing with the King and Queen of Wands is they can be very insecure, very jealous of each other, really actually be codependent. Somebody may smother as well, but I feel like you want to march to the beat of your own drum. You want somebody to also love you and care about you and bring great things to your life. And I feel that this Page of Pentacles, I feel possibly a fresh start with a soulmate. Fresh start with a soulmate. Now, you either know who this is. If you're single, you may be attracting the soulmate energy in, but I feel like there's a fresh start if you do things differently and focus on what's right in front of you. I feel like this has the distance. It can go the distance. If you overcome some sort of codependent dynamic and you both are independent, I feel like it could work here. Let's take a look and see what are your hopes and what are your fears. What are hopes and what are fears for Taurus? King of Wands again. Wow. Okay. So King of Wands, this is your hope. I don't know who this energy is here. You can see that there's a lion in the background. This is a really beautiful energy. Aries, Leo, this is Sagittarius. This is a really strong, fiery energy here. So your hope is this person. Your hope is to attract or call in your soulmate. I feel if you are already in this union, you know that there is love between you and this person here, but there needs to be compromise, but yet independence. And they're also really talking about trust. Trust is key. Trust is key. This person may have broke your heart, and there may be a fear of what if this person does it again. Or let's take a look here. You may really, really love this person, but they may have some sort of addiction that they're overcoming. You have the Page of Swords. There's something that you're very curious about. You want to know about. I feel like this person is dealing with their own things. You can see that he's trying to be brave here. The lion's in the background. Now, I don't know what this is for you here, Taurus, but I do feel that this King of Wands has their own things that they're battling at this time. And your hope is that you can find out the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, even if it hurts. Okay? Because you need to heal. And I feel like you will heal, but in order to heal, some sort of air needs to be cleared. Now, I don't know if this could possibly be a conclusion to a situation, even if you've walked away from somebody. You just may want a why, or you want to know that that person cared. I feel like this was a very strong a partnership here, whether you're in it or not. Let's just take a look. I just want to ask here, is this King of Wands, what do they think about Taurus? Now, it doesn't matter if you're female or male. What does this King of Wands think of Taurus? And it's going to be different. Okay, second chance, possibly could want a second chance with you, judgment, or they could be judging a situation as well and wanting balance, whether it's with you or without you. But this is the card of second chances here. Now, it could be you wanting a second chance with this King of Wands. For others of you, you want a second chance at love. Okay, second chance at love. Let's take a look at the final outcome. Taurus, a lot of strong, very strong energy between you and another person as well. Let's take a look and see what the final outcome is. Okay, we have Five of Swords. You have a lot of the same cards that Aries had as well. So Five of Swords can be about a headache, just something being a headache. It's knowing when to walk away from something and when to stay and fight. And you do have that Two of Swords. So you do have a decision showing up for you in your relationship sector in the month of June. So if you are single, I feel for a lot of you, it may be a headache to try to attract somebody in. And you may be saying, well, I'm just going to focus on my friends and my self-love. And, you know, I'm not dealing with these people who maybe want to play games at times, or who are not ready to commit, or dealing with addictions or substance abuse or anything of that nature. And I feel for others of you, I feel like you're still healing, but you may be resisting some sort of change, and that may be causing, you know, a big headache. Let's take a look and clarify the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is about resentment, walking away from conflict, and that's what you're showing up at. Yeah, there's the Two of Pentacles, because you want balance in your life here. And in order to get balance, somebody needs to either walk away or part, or come up with some sort of solution to a problem. Let's take a look and get one more card here. Two of Cups in reverse. I do see some sort of separation needed or required at this time to heal. Heal past traumas, to heal rejection, to heal some sort of energy that's just unrequited. There's not enough to keep this relationship going. There's not enough support, not enough love. And sometimes love, I mean, some people say all you need is love, but that's not the truth. It's not all you need is love. You know, love is respect, and love needs, you know, trust, and love needs a lot of different things. Are you willing to work at that every single day? And that's what I'm seeing here for you. I feel a lot of you may walk away from a situation. Like I said, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Death card, you have the World card. I feel like there's an end of a situation, but it may take a little bit of just downtime to deal with something. Let's take a look and get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle. What do we have? And this is a collective energy going on this month. There's that flexibility that we talked about earlier. I said stay flexible or adaptable to the situations here. Work on playfulness, healing your heart, but also about loving yourself. And this is also card 19, and that is the card of the Sun in Tarot. So I will read to you the relationship message. And this card is all about teachability. Yeah, there is a very big teachable moment showing up for you in the month of June. It talks about being open-minded, Taurus, being adaptable without compromising what is most important. It says in every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity, is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. Be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Very beautiful. I'm going to read to you the protection message as well. I feel like Spirit has been bringing that up. So it says here, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. They just gave me the name Kevin. Kevin. So if that is possibly a partner's name, your name, it could be maybe a name you just heard, or maybe it's a TV show you're watching. Please take it as it resonates. Now let's take a look and see what your soul wants you to really pay attention to regarding love, regarding all things heart related for you in the month of June. All right, so what we have here for you, Taurus, is what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Today's soul action. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? Yes, absolutely. Seeing it from a different perspective. And this could also be that third party professional energy that I spoke of earlier as well. Maybe seeing things that you missed or you couldn't see because you were so deeply involved in a situation here. Now we're going to get a few messages here from your animal oracles. And Taurus, at this time, I just ask that you close your eyes if you can for a moment. Take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, that belly area. And tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows. And I want you to think of the first animal that shows up in your mind's eye. Now this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it's an animal that swims deep in the sea. It could be an animal that is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, Taurus, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is post whatever animal you just seen in your mind's eye in the comment box below. And I personally, Taurus, will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. Again, just post your power animal in the box below. And make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already, because I do post around the 1st of each month. So hit that notification bell so you are notified. All right, we have 3 cards that came up for you. Let me just grab the one that flew off the table. All right, so what we have here is we have koi fish. And this is beautiful because it reminds me of there are plenty of fish in the sea. And it says here, there's always enough. So for you singles out there that are feeling a little bit stressed because maybe you're not finding somebody at this time, or feeling like there's no one out there that's your soulmate and you want to attract it so bad, I see. But there are plenty of fish in the sea. Next we have turtle spirit. Oh, they're giving me, hold on. POF. There may be some of you that were on a Plenty of Fish dating site. It may be something you've been on. Maybe you met your partner on. Please take it as it resonates. Next, we have turtle spirit. It says slow and steady wins the race. Yes, this new phase of your love life is going to be slow and steady. Don't try to push anything. Set healthy boundaries for yourself. But I feel like being playful is going to be key. Being playful will be key. And lastly, koala. Koalas are, I feel, it's just sweet and cuddly and cute, but they can be fierce at times. But this is about knowing that spirit has a plan. Okay, this is about trusting that spirit has your back in a situation here. Knowing that everything that you've been going through, Taurus, has been for your highest good, even if you can't necessarily see it at this time. There's a really beautiful rebirth happening within you. There is a self-transformation here that you are learning some really deep lessons. You're going through some spiritual growth, and I feel like you're transitioning into a better version of you, and you're attracting that kind of relationship that you want in your life. So very powerful. Last but not least, we're just going to get a message from the crystal spirits. Oh, right away here. And I will read to you, oh, we have carnelian. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, I'm wearing orange today. So carnelian is the stone of the sacral chakra, which is about intimacy. It is about relationships, creativity, sexuality. So carnelian can really help you heal and overcome some of those issues regarding insecurities. Now I'm going to read to you the prosperity message. And you can wear carnelian. This is about increased confidence as well. Now, this is about dignity, poise, and self-assurance. And the relationship message is this: there is strength in allowing yourself to be vulnerable. After all, intimacy and trust can only be built if you let yourself be seen as you really are. Be confident in all that you have to offer a partner and know that the universe wants all of your relationships to nourish you. Carnelian Spirit is here to remind you of how wonderful you are. Rest assured that as you experience your dignity and hold your head high, others will recognize that you are a pillar of strength and a beautiful, unique spirit. You deserve the relationship that you want for yourself. Be assured that the universe is working to see that you have it. Wow, this is really beautiful. This has you stand in your confidence, your courage, and this is a really, really beautiful card for overcoming any insecurities with that Queen of Wands energy here. This is, oh, I love it. So utilize the energy of carnelian, whether it's through imagining that deep, deep orange energy emanating through your crown chakra, or this can also be used with the actual stones. If you have them, you can wear it around your neck, wear it as a ring, wear it as a bracelet, or just carry the crystal with you. But carnelian is your stone for the month of June. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading resonated. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Do feel free to comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And I'd love for you to drop your power animal in the comment box below. And I am sending all of you wonderful Taurians tons of love and light. Till next time.